All right, welcome to the channel, everybody. Yes, you read the title correctly, but why? Right? Some people are going to be confused at this. Why? Why now? So, I don't know how many of you guys are following me regularly, but I've been pretending to be a full-time live streamer, which, I mean, I'm putting in full-time hours, full-time effort. I'm just not getting the financial compensation end of it, which I'm okay with. It's fun. I think it's a very fun way to, burn a few hours at night, whatever, hanging out with the OG subscribers, playing video games, right? I love playing video games, so it's fun. I actually genuinely like streaming. But every day, I'm not even kidding you, like clockwork, every day, at least, 2 to 5 people come in the chat. We're all having a good time, laughing. The boys in the chat get a little sus, and boom, you know what I mean? 2 to 5 times a night, we get someone that goes, why don't you do the collab with Rudnik? Go drive the Genesis, do all this, blah, blah, blah. So clearly, people still want to see that. I waited this long to try to live stream after he did the original call out video because I thought that, with time, people would kind of forget about it or stop caring. But clearly that's not the case because 2 to 5 new people every single day, different name, right? Different account. They comment the same thing and I don't block these people. And I usually give them the same answer. I say, guys, look, I don't hate Rudnik. I really don't hate him. I don't hate anybody actually. But at that time, I just didn't want any involvement with the drama. That's it. Because if you look back at our history, he has been talking shit about me, making fun of me on video publicly for the last decade. And I have never done it once to him the other way. So that's why, you know what I mean? He was just, chipping away at it until the point where I didn't even care. I'm so desensitized to it because of how frequently it happens that I just was like, you know what I mean? I brushed it off. I was like, in a year from now, no one's gonna care. No one's gonna remember. And we'll all move on. It'll be funny when we look back on it. Now, there's some other things in the works, right? Trey, aka Ricer Integra, we've met him in person. He's come to our shop. He's bought wheels off me. Apparently, he's buying the Mint van, but I guess Rudnik's in Japan still, something like that. They're trying to work out some kind of deal because Trey lives in Ohio. I guess the van's in Florida. So that's kind of originally what sparked the maybe not desire to make this video, but at least kind of, that was one step forward into, let's try to, I don't know if squash the beef is the right term, because like I said, I never had beef with him. Yes, Rudnik, when you see this, I'm sorry about the diamond camo posters. Yes, that was so stupid on my behalf. Why I did that, I was butthurt. Literally was jealous. He got diamond camo before me on Black Ops 2. I'm sorry I did the poster thing. Then, yes, I am sorry I did when he caught that tree on fire, whatever. I'm sorry that I made the Rudnik, Save Rudnik Fire video. I wasn't making that video to screw you or however you are viewing it in your head. Because, look, realistically, you were going to get in trouble either way, dude. Let's be real here. My video or no video, you got arrested, bro. You were going to get fucked in court either way. So I don't think that should be a huge major factor as to why you've been making fun of me, talking shit, doing all this for the last decade. Come on, man. Maybe not actually 10 years, right? I know I've been YouTubing for 10 years, but I got a year or two head start on him. So I don't know how long he's actually been, chatting shite online about me. Maybe at least, 5, 6, 7 years, whatever. But I tried to squash the beef during the Haggard days, right? I offered him a full-time Haggard position, and it was percentage-based too. He was gonna start at $6,000 a month and could have worked his way up to 10, 12, 15, 20 grand a month. It was based on the percent of the income at that time, not a hard locked-in $6,000 a month. So I did try to squash the beef way, way, way back then, but he didn't want any part of it. So he could have rode that Haggard wave up with us, so to speak. But yeah, look, I'm trying to make this video here because, like I said, I've been trying to stream, be a full-time streamer. I like it. It's fun to play video games with everybody. I personally love playing video games, so I was trying to do streaming full-time. And like I'm saying, every day someone comes into the chat saying the same thing, right? Go do the collab with Rudnik. You're being a bitch. Go drive the Genesis. Go get doors with him, blah, blah, blah. Fine. But I do have some ground rules of my own. For one, I don't want to go to Florida. Dude, trailer the car up to Connecticut. Look, Haggard was founded in Connecticut. All of the OG Haggard meets were in Connecticut. So I think that we should, carry the torch. If we're really going to do this Haggard thing, we're going to carry the torch in New England, okay? That's a me personal thing. I don't want to venture too far from home. So I'm thinking anywhere in New England is fine. So that's rule number one on my end of things. Like, I'm willing to do it. I just don't want to go to Florida. Straight up, I don't like Florida. Number two, dude, we're not fighting. I can't fight. I'm not strong. Like that, you're setting me up to fail right off the rip. Like, no thank you, no fighting, none of that. And number three, I'm not doing no pro build. I'm not competing. I'm not doing none of that. None of that at all. If we're going to get doors, it's going to be party style events for fun only. I don't care about the drift hierarchy. I don't care who's an FD. I don't care who's got a license. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I don't care where I stack up in the grand scheme of things. I earned a Pro 2 license and it was not fun. Not like hanging out with the boys. Yes, that was fun, but none of the actual competing was fun at all. In fact, it was more of a headache than anything, because at that time on Life OD, when we were doing duct tape tire, blah, 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 WD-40 is engine oil, all that shit, those videos were popping off. And then I'd throw in a little, oh, I won round 2, whatever, right? I'd throw one of those in there and it would get no views, dude. No views. Like, for me personally, that stuff, A, is not profitable. B, it's not even fun. It's not even fun, dude. I'm spending $2,000 a weekend on tires, fuel, the truck, the trailer. I'm spending all this money to not even have fun. To not even have fun. For what? For what? My 15 seconds of fame or whatever? Like, that's how the competition drifting works. Like, you win a round, everyone's congratulating you, whoop-de-doo. The next morning, you know what I mean? The 15-minute news cycles, nobody cares. Nobody cares. You're spending thousands to be there. A lot of people are in severe debt because of it. A lot of people will have to work till they're 90 years old because they're blowing their life savings on trying to be a Pro 2 driver. So it is just, for me personally, rant over. I'm not doing the competing thing. So, but yes, I am down to do OG Haggard meets. I'm down to drive the Genesis, but we're not doing no FD battle type shit. We'll get doors. Bring it up here. Let's go hit a Lock City together. Let's do something like that. I'm cool with it. I really am. Like, the livery kind of do look sick. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, those are really my only stipulations. And I think that's more than fair. I think that it is more than fair, to be brutally honest. I don't think I'm asking for much in return here, because I know, how do I word this politely? I know that at the end of the day, in this whole situation, Rudnik, you're going to end up, profiting more than me, or, you're going to get more out of this situation than I am, because I've already committed. I've already mentally written YouTube off. I don't want to be a full-time YouTuber, really. Streaming is different. Streaming is different because you're just, chatting shite, you're playing video games all night. Being a full-time YouTuber, you're always stressed. What are you filming tomorrow? Do I have enough money at the end of the month to finish this build? What are the comments saying about me, right? Being a YouTuber is not fun. Being a YouTuber kind of sucks. Streaming, very different, very different. So that's why I am trying to be a full-time streamer. And I word it like that because, how long I'll feel like this, I don't know. So I'm going to try to make something out of it while I have the, not willpower, but like the want, the desire to actually do that. So follow me on Kick. Follow me on Kick, everybody. Anyway, moment of truth here. I have been deactive on Instagram. I've been deactive on Snapchat. I've been deactive on all of these social medias for years now. I have YouTube, yes. I have Kick, yes. But all the other ones, Discord, all these other random social media sites, I have been completely deactive. So I am about to sign back in to my Instagram for the first time in years. And we are going to read what Rudnik said. We're going to hear him out. We're going to shoot him a reply. and we're gonna see what ends up happening out of this situation. Obviously, he's in Japan. All right, Rudnik, I see him. He's in the DMs. Cam is also in the DMs here. So let's see. Oh man, there's actually kind of a lot of people in the DMs that I feel bad that I haven't been active for years. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to like actually reply to all these people now. Fuck. I didn't really want to open up this can of worms, but anyway, let's cover up the screen here. I don't want to, there's some big names in here. I don't know if they still want to be associated with me or not, obviously. So I'm going to I want you guys to actually see that I have been deactive. I wasn't opening these messages. I wasn't leaving him unread. As you can see right there, Chris Rudnik reaching out, possibly professionally. I'll open it, we'll read it, but you could clearly see blue dot. Haven't opened it. I'm sorry, man. Let's see what he's up to. What is he on about here? All right, first off, let's creep his Insta. Let's see. 152K followers, pretty fire. He's got a JZX 100, I think. Pretty sick. Pretty cool car, 1J. I like it. Looks good. He's really promoting the junk brand. Him and Cam on the E36, so he's still doing it. He's clearly still doing it. Let's see. He leaves me his personal phone number. I don't know if he necessarily wants me. It's a pretty well thought out message. I'll give him credit. I wish that he was this professional or cared this much on camera. I don't know why for the last decade he's just constantly been like belittling me, talking shit. I don't know. Like I said, I'm willing to get over it. Let's just make this OG Haggard Meats. Let's do it. All right. I'm going to read it. Rudnik, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if you don't want me reading this out loud, but this is part of the saga. This is clearly what the people want to see. So here it is. This is exactly what Chris Rudnik messaged me. What's up, man? It's Rudnik. I wanted to reach out to you because I really believe all of us can do something cool together and help each other grow our platforms. I understand we haven't spoken in many years and jabs have been thrown, and I will personally say it was the wrong way to go about it, and I apologize. I actually have no bad blood at this time. Everything was a long time ago and we were young. All I want to do is get everyone back together and put on a cool event for everyone to come out and enjoy. I have a car for everyone, I have a venue that I'm working with, and I have the capital. All everyone would do is show up, drive, and get paid for it. The only reason why I wanted to have a competition with you is because I know the internet would go crazy, and let's be honest, we both know people would kill to see it. I'd love to actually talk and maybe plan something out. I think if everything was executed properly, we can all win and grow from this experience. I have so many ideas and plans that could build up everyone up. He did type that. I have so many ideas and plans that could build up everyone up. But it will only work if everyone is involved. I have zero ill intention. I'm an open book. So if you have any questions/requests, reach out to me. And he drops his personal phone number. So that's what Rudnik said to me after the years of shit talking online. That's the message he said to me. So I'm gonna formulate something well thought out myself. Right? I'm gonna drop this video. We're gonna see how the viewers are gonna take it. Because look, at the end of the day, let's just say this video does get a little bit more than average views, right? Usually, on average, I get like 5K views or less, right? If this video somehow gets 10K, 20K views, even at those numbers, it's still not worth it for me personally to be a full-time YouTuber. Even if I daily vlogged at those numbers, you can't live off of that. So it's like, why, even with the boost in views, I don't really want to put full effort into being a YouTuber. Yes, I will hear this out, right? Let's throw a Haggard meet. Let's get some doors. I'll drive the Genesis. Is Trey gonna get the Mint van? A whole bunch of stuff. We're about to see what happens here, 2024. Like I said, I do have stipulations. Y'all know what they are. And I don't think it's that much to ask for. I really don't. And if Rudnik, if you're trying to prove to the world that you're a better driver, just say it. Literally just say, I, Chris Rudnik, am a better drifter than Orion. And I'll just give it to you. I will happily accept this as truth if you just say it. Because I don't have any titles to defend. I never said I was the best drifter. I never said that. So I don't even care. I don't even care. So yeah, that is the deal at the current moment. I read the message. No, I'm not going to milk this situation for views. Yes, I will make one more video after we talk. We'll figure out what the plan is. I will drop that video, but it's not going to be weeks of me daily vlogging talking about Rudnik. One of the things I would like to get out of this situation, because I know, like I said, I feel like Rudnik will end up profiting more. He will end up growing more on his end, because he's already way higher at this moment. He's getting, what, 30K views a video, 40K views a video. So if he jumps up to 50K views a video, he's going to be big balling, whereas I'm going from 5 to 10, 5 to 15, right? My jump is way smaller. So at least if this is all a bust, what I would like to do is at least get monetized on Kick. So please follow me on Kick. I know a lot of you guys are gamers as well. Follow me on Kick. I'll have a link in the description. And yeah, stay tuned for the reply video. Stay tuned for whatever happens next. I'll make a video about it. I have to, brew on this for a couple minutes now that I've read the message out loud. How am I going to reply? I never was a hater. I never hated him. So obviously I'm going to be respectful as well back, right? So, man, I don't know. Oh yeah, one more thing we'll talk about real quick. I posted a different video. I asked if I were to do a subscriber suggested build, what would it be? And there was an overwhelming response of a lot of people saying the same thing, that they want to see a ghetto twin turbo GS300, cheap as possible, but still drives good, won't blow up immediately. So that's the general consensus, I guess, over on that video. People want me to bring back the drift taxi, cheap hack twin turbo, but don't just do it so hack that it blows up immediately. Try to do it legit on a budget. Will we do that? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see if Rudnik, do you want to help? I'm not sure. But yeah, 2024, let's try to make it a good year. I want to get back into drifting, but only the party style events. Campouts, partying, unlimited laps. Unlimited laps for cheap, dude. I'm not trying to pay no $2 a week, $5 a week in tires to get fucking 12 runs, right? Because that's how the competition events work. You get what? 5 practice laps. You get 2 qualifying laps. If you make it to top 16, there's 4 more laps, right? You're fucked. It's not fun. It's not worth it, for me at least. Respect to all the drivers, though. This is not a jab at the drivers. This is purely a jab at me being a cheap bastard. I don't want to pay for it. It's not even that fun. It is what it is, right? The drifting end of it. I still like drifting, obviously. I'm going to keep doing it, but I am very happy where I am in the hierarchy. I don't care where I fall. I am doing it purely for fun. And I think the viewers can feel it through the videos that I have no other agenda in the drift scene other than to just show up, drive with my boys, fucking party at night, wake up, do it again the next morning, and we're all fucking going home, right? It's not, there's no grander, like I'm not trying to hone my skills in to be a pro driver, none of that. I am literally, genuinely, possibly one of the only ones still doing it for fun, because I drifted for 2 whole years, didn't even really film it, didn't post nothing on the gram. Like, I am not doing it for any reason, right? I'm not doing it for the money. I'm not doing it for the followers, the clout. I'm not doing it to be a pro driver. I literally am doing it purely for fun. That's where we stand with this whole thing. I don't know how I feel. Am I excited? Am I feeling weird? A little bit. 2024, let's try to make something happen. Obviously, like I said, we know Rudnik's in Japan, so if he stays there for another month or whatever, right? This is a little bit of a longer term kind of deal. We're not going to be able to collab instantly overnight, right? This man is overseas. I'm here out in Maine, America. So we'll see what happens. I'm not, my expectations are super low. But if something super ultra amazing happens, fucking sweet, dude. So yeah, I hope this is, turning a new leaf for some of the followers and some of the OG followers that keep saying it in my streams. And I mean, it should, on paper, it sounds pretty good. But will it turn out good? Will it be a disaster? Will there be even more drama at the end of the year? I don't know how this is gonna play out. So I guess for now we're just winging it. We are literally just winging it. You guys are getting like the first true impressions. Like, it can't get more raw than this. So I guess let's just see how this goes. I hope y'all are excited for this. And yeah, follow me on Kick. Yeah, I guess we'll see you when I have an update with the Rudnik situation.